humor moment. It wasn't necessarily like I was gonna do it to him.
You said you were
That's
gonna do it.
crazy though.
You said you was gonna do it.
I didn't say I was gonna do it.
You came back on that same
I can take it
platform.
seriously, and I know you are capable. You are capable.
But I never said I would do
I'm
it to
not scared
him.
of you. I'm not scared of you. You don't put no fear in me.
But
Hey, I'm not supposed to.
Miss Perrin, bring it right back.
Slim, you gave out threats, and then you wanted to come back with an AI song with something
No, I
that
came
you
back
thought.
with the AI song. I came back with the AI. It's dark humor. Sometimes dark humor might not be your palate. I
That's
get it.
not
You
cool.
get mad at me.
For
Get
these
mad at me
women,
for that.
though.
But at the exact same time, the AI songs was a good business move. That was it. That was all.
That's some bullshit though.
I made it for niggas I didn't like either. Me and Rick was at odds when I made his song. Me and Kill was at odds when I made his song. I don't too much. I never too much fuck with Brady King like that. But I made his song. Know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of people.
But
I don't fuck
listen,
with G.A.
you fell
Peach.
off.
I nade what?
Slim, you had a moment where you failed the fuck off, and then you
I didn't
came
fall
back.
out, baby. I quit. That y'all gotta let it get two things. Let get some shit correctly. I ain't did nothing that nobody on this app didn't do. The only thing that made my shit go down is I definitely fell back because I didn't like some of the shit that I was doing.
You have a pattern with your drinking and this, that, and the other, and everybody gotta keep accepting your apology. I'm sorry. But this last time, you threatened all these black women. And Netra, I'm sorry. I respect you, this, that, and the other, but
I'm good. I'm listening.
he disrespect all y'all, threaten all y'all.
No. I mean, Netra wasn't. She wasn't included.
Yeah, they tried to put me in that. I wasn't in it. It don't make it right.
It definitely don't make it right.
Yeah, but I wasn't on the list. I'm just saying. But it doesn't make it right. He didn't say anything to me.
But Netra, you still have the same factor and the same mindset, like disrespect. Wrong is wrong. This, that, and the other. And Slim was wrong.
And if people wrong me, so when people wrong people, y'all like to hold men to a standard that be completely and absolutely unfair. Motherfuckers, women can wrong the fuck out of men. Women can wrong the fuck out of men all day long. And because women gonna respond with a bunch of words like, I eat your ass up, know what I'm saying, cuss you the fuck out, and et cetera, y'all be like, shit, that ain't nothing. But if a nigga say something just far-fetched, y'all like, oh damn, he wrong in the motherfucker. But what about the people that were fucking with him?
Slim,
if nobody fuck with you, or did nothing to you, I understand that shit.
Right. My thing is this: he's wrong. I've told him he's wrong. But I've also seen, I also see way more than him wrong. You know what I'm saying? So if we're gonna call out people with some diabolical shit, they say it's a bunch of content creators that's said some foul diabolical shit. Like they've done stuff. We've seen it. We have seen it. So if I'm gonna if we gonna hop in boxes and say people wrong shit, we gonna hop all night. We're gonna hop all night.
The whole message.
No, I think you stressed that a little bit because they were specifically talking about this situation with Slim. I don't think.
No, it's the truth though, bro. You had a nigga on live. All the time I good yellow. You had a nigga cock a pistol on live directing that shit toward me and Netra.
Yeah.
And they still go over there and support that nigga every day.
I'm talking about.
They still go over there and support that nigga every day, but because I'm a nigga that, know what I'm saying, presents with a different type of energy.
Yes, he did, ma'am. He threatened my life.
He did.
Yes, ma'am.
If you go back and look at the clip, you gonna make excuses. I'm not making excuses.
The main people that Bray got beef with on the hold up, time out. I want you to understand this. Sex cool too fine. The only people that he get into it with on the is women.
He also said something about my deceased mother. So my thing is, if we can't pick and choose, because he cocked a gun to the side whether it was on camera or not, and that was after my life was threatened. So I'm just saying,
I don't want to get dropped, Netra. I'm just,
you're not gonna get dropped.
I just really want to. I'm not on no biases or anything as such, but I just really want to say something right now. When Braid made that comment, he made a comment because a threat was brought on his life.
Not for me. The threat to me was on me. Like, I never threatened him, ever. Somebody can bring the clip to me. I never threatened him, ever.
With that clip that you played,
My husband didn't either. My husband said when Cookie, whoever she is, when Cookie says something about the paint splashes and coming to my event and people were going to be hit with a paint gun, my husband said that they're going to get somebody killed. That's what my husband said.
I understand, Auntie Netra.
That's not a threat. That he never put a name to it. He said that the way these people play on this internet, that they're going to get somebody's life taken. We told that to the police. But him cocking a gun and telling people where I am going to be in several locations, that's a threat, ma'am. So at the end of the day, I don't want to go into this back and forth, but it's I mean,
I feel like
a threat is a threat.
That wasn't the topic of the conversation, but I understand where you coming from. But however, if that's what we're speaking on right now.
Well, Slim stated that, like, when Break King done that, did you go in Break King box and say something to him? I'm just asking, no disrespect, but when Break King threatened my life, did you go in his box and tell him that he was wrong for doing that? I just want to know, and he's live right now. If you didn't, you can.
I didn't, but however, I just feel like
have a chance. You still have time.
I will. But at the same time, I just feel like the way that things were portrayed and the things were clipped and things and such, it didn't play out that way. And I'm not on nobody's side, but I'm just saying, like, truth be told, it didn't play out that way. I'm just being a real ass person. It didn't play out that way. I feel like clips.
Let me say this. Just say you didn't look at it that way, but me on this end with the threads, it played out that way. I took it to the sheriff's office. In fact, her name's right here on my sticky note, Officer Line Ball.
I understand, but
she stated, and other officers said it was a threat. They said it was threats.
I understand. Well, what we were talking about wasn't even this, but however, if we're talking about this, I just feel like clips can be clipped and make it seem like something was said.
It was out his mouth. We was watching. It wasn't clipped. It was out his mouth. I watched.
He was responding to something else, not what.
So he was able to threaten my life out of response.
It wasn't you, Netra. It wasn't you.
But he threatened me. I don't want to play the recordings.
I've watched everything, but that's not what we were talking about.
So you know he threatened me.
No, he didn't threaten you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He didn't.
Okay.
100%. Because he felt like he was being threatened.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
Some Houston hot chicken.
But you see how that played out?
I feel like
don't go backwards on this shit. I don't understand what's happening right now. But this shit don't even sound.
That's like not even the conversation that we was having right now.
But I'm just saying nobody's going backwards with this shit.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Nobody's going backwards with this. So move on to a different topic because I don't know what's going on. I don't know why this is coming up. Move on to something else.
Girl, because you know how that.
I've been let it go. I've been let it go.
Yeah, I just like calling the motherfucking y'all like pot me kettle, goddamn. Y'all fuck with certain people doing it and certain people not. That's it.
But that's how it is no matter what the topic is. People pick and choose who they like. I think you're wrong for what you're saying at tea time. I think you're wrong, and I'm gonna tell you you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. At the end of the day, when you brought that up, I do think people pick and choose when it's right and when it's wrong, and it depends on if they like you. If they like you, then 9 out of 10, they're not gonna see wrong in what you say. But if it's somebody else that says it, then we're gonna size that person up.
But if you want to be truthful though, I ain't even bring that shit up. But when people bring it up, I ain't gonna lie to you. You got the just know every time you bring that shit up to me, and you try and use it or weaponize it, I'm gonna give you the wildest responses ever. Cause you not finna hold me to that place never in time. Do I really wish something happened to tea time? No. But if you throw that shit at me while I'm going back and forth with you, I'm giving you the worst shit you can ever hear. I'm not finna clean it up. I'm finna play into it further. That's it. That's all.
It's still ugly for you to say that.
I hear you, but I'm just saying, I'm just being real with you. Do I wish it? No, I ain't gonna lie to you. I would love to see every one of these people on the app live their whole life out. You brought that shit up talking about the threatening shit, and then that's when I said, you said I wished unaliving on them, and then I was just like, fuck it, shit. I still hope you die.
Actually, I said you cross boundaries too, and I was talking about the music.
And we stayed there, and then when you brought up the threatening shit,
That lying shit on me, like that shit will piss me off so bad. Like
The fact that the conversation was on Slim though, and she moved it to you. How?
That's why I stopped.
to protect her nephew. Because what the fuck is she up there
That's why I
expecting
stopped.
somebody to what the fuck is she up there expecting somebody to be sad at her?
Just went over there and locked that quick.
That's why I was
Netra didn't bring that up.
Somebody in her panel.
Exactly.
responded to what was referred.
Did you not just hear what he said at TikTok?
Exactly. She was fucking his ass the whole time though.
They're streaming us. Say what you want to say.
She was
Okay,
fucking
Netra,
him.
you mad because I quote unquote caught the pew pew at you.
No, I
But
want
here. I
please
know
don't
something
say that. I want to
funny.
hear
about
that.
it.
I can take shit from that nigga now. I can hear it. That
I
nigga
didn't expect anybody to be feeling any type of way towards
You
you.
again?
When she muted me,
Yeah.
why do they always stream me and then can't take it when I clock in? Like that's just like Manny always does.
Like you,
Man, I hate that this nigga like he getting what he want, bro. He want us to hear this bullshit. He want the attention from us, bro. I hate this shit, dog.
Now they're streaming you again.
That's why I just
Listen,
like I was
listen.
respectfully. I can give a fuck with this.
Bro, I hate this shit, dog.
Now they're streaming you again.
Mute up, Rizzy. Mute up, y'all.
Because you know what? All it does is blame.
That's why I kept saying I was cool. That's why.
Respectfully, I have crossed the bridge of breaking. Respectfully, I don't have to go back and forth with them. That's not my content. They're not. I'm not fixing to get into another 2-3 weeks of tug of war with him. Whatever they got going on next door at their platform, they can have it. I'm not going backwards. I'm not backpedaling. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck what he got to say. Respectfully, I put him in the hands of the law. Whether it was a threat or not to him, it was to them. I gave the evidence. It's in Anderson County Sheriff's. They have made contact where he lives. I shouldn't be streaming him. Fuck him. Respectfully. It's in the hands of the law. So I don't care. I really don't. I don't want to go back and forth with that nigga no more. Like, I have not been talking about them. I don't want to go back and forth. They're childish and they like this shit. I don't like that. I got way more content than fucking around with breaking.
But it's just how she went over there and lied that quick.
Yeah.
And that's how stuff started because she said Netra brought him up. You responded to what was being said in your conversation with Slim. So
That's why I kept saying I was fine because I didn't want that to go to that.
Right.
They'll be on in 2 weeks. They'll be
You did, T-Tom.
Sorry.
But
That girl came out of nowhere, and it seemed to be a purpose. That's why I said something like, "Enough was
I'm
enough.
glad you did.
Enough was enough."
Yeah, because we don't know her. She don't come over here and let you know they watch us. We don't watch them. And I still say, Slim, you wrong for the things you said. To tea time, I get it. Both of y'all be saying some stuff, but that's going to the grave.
Let me try. I didn't though. I didn't. When I said he be doing stuff with the music, he then went to saying I protect predatory on me. And I said, well, I protected you too. So he went to the past. He did that. I did not. All I said, he do the same little stuff that with the music too. He went to the predatorial, and you know what I'm saying. I could see predatory. Y'all be fucking the predators. He said that stuff. That's how that came up.
But
So
would I have been able to say anything? Would I have been able to?
You brought up that kind of stuff.
I didn't bring up the threatening shit. I didn't bring it up.
I brought up the threatening stuff because you said I protected predatorial men. I said I protected you
exactly.
Too.
But if you would have never brought it, if you would have kept this shit on Edwin, if you would have kept this shit on Edwin, which wow, that was who he was addressing. Yeah. None of this shit go no further.
Cool.
If you, that's just like we can have our own differences in how we feel about shit, but if you keep shit on the same topic, nothing comes out the motherfucking bag.
Because you kept calling that lady weird, and then you started saying.
All I said was I said they were two weird motherfuckers, and then I turned around and I heard more shit come out that Edwin did, and I said, oh damn, this is kind of like, you know what I'm saying? She might be weird to me, but this nigga out weirded her. And that's he wrong as fuck. I didn't start trying to justify his behavior. I started calling his behavior for what it was, and it could have stayed there.
Again, you kept calling her weird. Mind you, she could be in here, right? You didn't care about her.
Okay, and she could have came up and defended herself.
It doesn't matter. Maybe she doesn't want to be attacked.
Okay, but it's not attack. If I just gave my opinion, people think I'm weird all the time. I don't get on no motherfucking panels and say shit about that.
Like I said, you said it. You called her weird. You started talking about how we deal with certain type of men, and I said you do the same stuff too. You brought up what type of men we deal with, and you be peeping in and all that.
No, you started with me. I didn't have no reason to bring that shit up if you would have never let that shit, if you would have never introduced that to the conversation.
You said we still deal with them kind of men anyway.
No, I didn't say that first.
You did.
No, I literally was keeping it on Edwin in this situation.
Weren't.
Now the comments y'all here, am I lying? Did I not keep it on Edwin in this situation?
No, you kept talking about that lady.
No, it's the situation. All I said was she was weird.
All right.
It was both. He talked about Edwin because, I mean, he had pointers where it was like, yeah, that's some weird shit. When we talked about him going to the house, putting it down, then going back to the car, watching her eat the fruit. Slim chimed in, but Slim, you did keep saying both of them weird, both of those women weird, or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
No, I was saying the reason why I kind of like want this shit to go away was because I know her and she weird to me, and I know him and he weird to me. That's it.
Yeah, but what we were trying to get you to see, and where Tea Time came in, is,
and once she started dropping the shit, I bagged up.
Yeah, whether she's weird or not, she didn't deserve for a man to show up out of
exactly.
Yes, yeah, that's the part. Like that's not an excuse. Oh, she said, "Let me up, please." So she is here.
See.
Okay, she come up, shit. I ain't gonna disrespect her. Shit, it's just my assessment. I feel like she weird. Shit.
You have to be like.
Drina, come back. I always keep FOE up here.
In my opinion, she's a very sweet, beautiful.
I dropped so she can come up.
I don't see her. Oh, there she go. Hello.
Hi. Hello, how are you doing?
Hey.
Miss Pegasus.
I just don't even know where to start because this pot has really got big, right?
It really has, and I'm so sorry you're going through this over a man coming to your house.
Yeah. I'll talk to T because I don't, if someone feels a certain way about me, I don't even want to address them, right? Because it seems like it gets completely out of hand. I'm going to say this. I've been on this app for a long time. And I've never had anyone that comes in my room to feel some kind of way about me. And if I ever do anything, I apologize for it. So I don't know what he could be talking about. But if I've offended him in some kind of way to make him feel that way, let me apologize. but I don't know you at all. I've seen you perform on here and do your thing, but I don't have anything bad to say about you. I may not particularly like everything that you do, but I don't have anything bad to say about you, and I never would. That's the way I keep it because I still want my blessings. I keep my mouth off of people that I particularly don't know, and I don't know you. So I'm going to ask T that you would ask him since he doesn't know me. And on my app, I clown and do a whole lot of things. I like to have fun. But since you don't know me, that statement, if you'll keep it to yourself, please. Because there's nothing about me that's weird.
My Lord.
Miss Megan, so you don't know past, you don't know him at all.
We've been mutual before, been in several panels, having several conversations. It's been years ago.
But y'all don't know each other.
I literally, like, I know exactly who she was. So maybe because you forgot.
There's this woman on years ago when you was somewhere.
You don't know.
Either way.
Conversations from TikTok.
That's what I'm saying.
Either way,
I've
just watched.
I go on panels and I conversate with people. People, we joke, we do whatever. I've been on T's panel quite a few times years ago. Never had any problems.
Never.
Wherever is a problem at, and I can't be there or something's wrong,
I've never heard your name in any negative way either, Pegasus. Ever.
At all. So I just appreciate if you keep my name out of your mouth. Because I don't have your name or anything that you do in my mouth. I respect you, and I'm just asking for you to do that because you don't understand the circumstance or even what I went through. And you don't have to. I'm cool with that. You don't have to.
I'm gonna say this. I respect your quest. All I did was give my opinion of who I thought you was on how I seen you maneuver through the app. It ain't necessarily like it's some big vendetta, like I got real deal beef with you or nothing, because you ain't never did nothing to me. I just saw how you maneuvered a bunch of different times, and that was that.
So it's safe to say that you were wrong. Period.
You can't say that I'm wrong for how I feel about somebody.
You don't know her.
It's an opinion. It's an opinion. People gonna have their opinions on me every day.
You develop opinions on what you know.
Exactly. And I've watched how you maneuvered in certain spaces and with the people that you deal with. And I just looked at you like, hey, yeah, you kind of weird.
So you watched her. You don't know.
I can guarantee
Hold on
you.
1 second. Netra, can I ask you something? Didn't I give my observation and it turned out to somebody wishing death on me? So how is it that you could respectfully give your observation, but when a person give their observation,
you brought up another scenario, baby. Stop it.
It was observation, right?
Your observation wouldn't have been nothing
of you.
The other part wouldn't have came if you would have kept it on.
Observation of you and your behavior.
Okay.
While you were calling out hers, I called out yours, and you got upset and defensive. So again, if you could take it just as much as you dish it, we wouldn't have got to you wishing death on nobody. You would have took it on the chin and kept it moving. But you can't take nobody tell you about you.
You brought up something that
you can't take nobody tell you about you.
You actually defended me on the point when somebody said, "Hey, Slim, when I said I'd be the woman or a nigga, right?" And you was like, "No, he was being sarcastic because you could tell." But because right now we in the heated moment. Yeah, I definitely am. But you probably don't feel that way because it's about you.
We're not.
I just turned around, double back, and said, "I don't wish nothing happened to her." But you bring that shit up about that threatening night, I'm gonna always give you the worst response ever.
All right, Slim.
I'm never backing down from that shit.
Yes, thank you, Daryl.
The fuck? I'm never backing down from that shit. Cause everybody that try to bring it up as a means to silence me. I'm not gonna be silenced by something that I did and I did try to make amends for, et cetera, et cetera.
Overstep boundaries, whether you're weird or not. I don't really care, right? At the end of the day, what happened to you, it was out of line, and I'm sorry that it happened. And I'm thank you for bringing awareness. Thank you for speaking up. Thank you for
Definitely
not one
wrong.
way, because I know that you didn't want to do this, and I didn't want you to for this reason. So I apologize that this all has come about.
Yeah, you were definitely done. Thank you, Susu. FOE
I
Susu.
would definitely say I've said she was done wrong.
Thank you. Thank you.
I said she shouldn't have got violated.
Thank
I
you.
said the nigga didn't have no room to go there and do what he did.
You know, I don't like to keep going back and forth. But Slim, I'll